try to keep this one short and sweet. Short, sweet, short, sweet. Today is Saturday, and I've been a little bit busy. I was going to go ahead and just knock out these tabs here. What I've been busy with is basically building my own one of these. And the funny thing is, because there's so many feds in this fucking place, the funny thing is that it kinda looks like I might be building a bomb. That is hilarious, because nobody does this stuff. Nobody. You wouldn't even find in a fucking repair, like a tech repair place, you wouldn't see somebody with battery cells sprawled out on a table trying to fucking wire them together. Here's the thing is, I actually managed to fucking do it. And if things go as planned, at least temporarily, I will have because this computer has been destroyed, my suspicion is that given the proper amount of juice, it'll actually return to full functioning capacity, and I'll be able to browse the internet along with streaming, etc., etc. That's my hypothesis. I don't have any reason to fully give myself over to that belief. Again, I don't really believe anything besides God. I am an intellectual anarchist, a Gnostic anarchist, and you can be too. In fact, I highly recommend it. What does it mean to be a Gnostic anarchist? It means you do not believe anything that doesn't suit the map for which you have the map that you have drawn to explain the space in which the space that you occupy. There's really, my mind can be changed on almost anything. The one thing that I have no fucking way of denying, it is beyond, so far outside of the realm of possibility to say that there is no God. The mere suggestion is so absurd, it's not even worth entertaining. There is no God. This place is not by design. That's fucking hilarious. Now, in terms of what can be deduced out of the explanations that we have for what this place is, this earth, this realm, this whatever. There's a guy that I've been watching on YouTube. He's a history teacher. If you look up predictive history again, I'm trying not to take up too much time. So, boop, 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 ba-bom, boom, boom. What if I'm also I'm also starting to work on just like some kind of a theme song, because it's really important that anybody jumping into these understands the situation that I'm like reporting from. There's a lot of things that don't make sense unless you know the predicates. And like right now, I'm sitting right next to. I could reach over and punch him in the face if I wanted to, but he's an old man. Him and his fucking gang stalkers, right? Working on behalf of the federal government. I figured out a pretty good deterrent, which is to play a 3500 hertz sound really loud. I got one of the guys to fucking get up and walk away. He's like, fuck this. My phone is suddenly charged all the way. I have no reason to be sitting here now. I fucking hate these people. And so this predictive history guy. See that. You can see that. He's Chinese. He says he's in Canada. I have no idea of confirming anything. I do know that in a few of his videos he has the Chinese flag displayed prominently. He might be teaching some kind of college course, or I don't know, high school or something. I have no idea. But whatever he's teaching is very interesting and very important. He basically, in the most recent one of the most recent ones, he talks about the reason for evil in the world. And he goes on this really explicit explanation of secret societies and how that, like, everything that I've said is true. Like, every fucking thing. They are the most powerful people on earth. Are murderous, cannibalistic, taboo breaking, fucking psychopathic fucking creeps. And I grew up with, this is the fucked up thing, is I grew up with one of them who became an army sergeant against his own will. Well, maybe with his will, I don't know. The taboos, here's the thing, is what's going on in the world right now, the reason it's so fucked up is that all the cameras, like, God is bringing this technology into the world to shine light into the dark places. They hate cameras. They hate records. They burned the fucking Library of Alexandria. They're out of their fucking minds, these fucking creeps. And they've always been around. And it's always just this constant, like, churning thing where you have to, like, drive them out. Just drive them out. Keep driving them out. And yes, it takes fucking giving your life to do it. Okay, so go check out Predictive History on YouTube. Great stuff. I have been building can I hide that? I've been building a rechargeable battery from basically the way, because they destroyed my fucking computer, the way that I have to go about this is You know what? I'm not going to get into detail, but I'm pretty confident. I could be wrong. I'm pretty fucking confident that I've figured out a solution. We'll find out here in the next couple days. As I labor away, and it's really, I mean, all this stuff is really simple. It's unnecessary. It's not necessary to think of electronics as being hyper complicated. I mean, it's something you have to ask yourself about me. I mean, clearly something is wrong with me. Something's wrong with everybody, really. But the ability to get into this stuff is like, either I'm, whatever's wrong with me, either I'm so fucking retarded that you can do it too. Everybody can do what I'm doing. You can make your own batteries, and you can go to fucking understand how they got us, how they managed to sequester the entire fucking population of the proletariat fucking slaves with this BMS, PMS, and BMS, PCM protection circuit module. If you think about it, before lithium-ion batteries, we had alkaline, nickel, cadmium. The way that batteries worked in our devices prior to this, it's not even new technology. It was invented in like 1991. Everything just was mathematically sound. You know, your A's, your double A's, triple A's, your D's, 1.5 volts. You put two of them together, you have 3 volts. 4 of them, so on and so forth. 12 volt batteries, 9 volt batteries. And you replaced them, or you took them out and recharged them. And then you put them back in the device. Okay? Now, everybody has a lithium-ion battery. And guess what? You cannot take it out, just simply take it out and do whatever you want with it, and put it in another device and all that stuff. You can't just take it out. I mean, in some cases you can, but every single fucking one of them has one of these. Battery management system. And what they'll tell you, which I have, again, in the next couple of days, I'm going to prove that I've succeeded in doing this. None of this fucking shit is necessary. The reason that it exists in the first place is to prevent people from having freedom. The reason that this stuff has been invented and disseminated the way that it has been is so that you will be forced to plug your device into a wall so they can do what they did to me. Destroy it. And it's all malevolent fucking horseshit. There's no fucking reason whatsoever for it to be like this at all. Period. You should be able to take the fucking battery out of your device, do whatever the fuck you want with it, and never plug it into a wall if you don't want to. The fact that you have to is directly tied to spyfare. People fucking retarded, stupid. And what I love about this predictive history guy is that he, again, I can't. Is that he admits the same stuff. He comments on and admits, he's like, they're dumb. The only reason they have power is a long time ago. These families, these wretched, fucking filthy, disgusting families, realized that the only way to win a game is to cheat. The best way to win the game is to cheat at the game. And that's it. And here we are, 21st century. Most powerful people are the cheaters. That's it. Because, and it does have a logic to it, and has an internal logic to it, but it's not sustainable. Not even for them. And okay. So obviously don't go fucking with batteries if you don't know what you're doing. But everybody should have a multimeter. Out of all the fucking weird stuff, I managed to keep some of my fucking tools. I don't understand it. Okay, so yeah, so all batteries now have chips on them. I even talked to another guy at a repair place recently. He's talking about repairing an electric scooter, and they have these battery management systems. This is a guy who's been repairing technology for 15 to 20 years, he said. They have like 256 SHA encryption on them. Like, you can't get around it. You can't you have to just be balls. That's what the Samsung propaganda was about. You remember the exploding Samsungs, the Note 7 or whatever the fuck that was? These exploding battery propaganda pieces? It's all bullshit. Go talk to somebody who replaces batteries. They call them spicy pillows. They're not dangerous. I mean, they do catch on fire, but it's not it's nothing worse than a sparkler. Like, if you can hold a sparkler on 4th of July, then you have nothing to be afraid of. But that's always been true of all batteries. With the fact that they have done this as a method, it's a mechanism of control. And I'm spearheading, and my ambition is to spearhead, see shit like this. Right here. I took a tiny little single cell lithium battery, and I was like, no way, this one. Yeah, I took it apart and I was like, yeah, there's a tiny fucking circuit board in there. Every single one of these fucking lithium ion fucking batteries has a goddamn circuit board on the inside of it. And it's just there. Anyway, so I'll let you know how that goes. And back in the day, when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, we used to go camping as a ritual. Called it famping, family camping. On my birthday, Memorial Day, which was around Memorial Day, and on one of my ex-girlfriend's birthdays. I guess. which I've had many girlfriends. The one I'm referring to, her birthday was around Labor Day. And the one, and also the one I'm referring to, I have not had any sense of animosity towards since at least, I mean, despite like me telling my story and getting like vitriolic about it because it is really fucked up. Like personally, the animosity, first of all, non-violent, no violence ever. But anger is like 50,000 to 1 towards the system and the freaks who I've just described. And the evidence is in a letter that I wrote and sent to my sister from Newton County that was read by the corrections officers. Okay? In the letter, 2021, August, I said explicitly, I am not upset at anybody besides the powerful people who are responsible for being maniacal fucking creeps. Like, my animosity is towards the most powerful people. I have not, in any way, shape, or form, had any sort of animosity towards people I know. And that is a fact, and it has been and will remain a fact. Despite the demonic possession and all this shit that you fucking people are up to, not realizing that you are puppets for Satan. I still love you. So Labor Day is a federal holiday that was at the end of the 19th century. One of the most important holidays, arguably, in all the holidays, including religious holidays. Why? Because it celebrates American labor, the American labor movement. Beginning in the late 19th century, as trade union and labor movements grew, trade unionists proposed that a federal holiday be created. The Knights of Labor organized the first parade in New York City. 1894 was established as a federal holiday. Canada also has one. More than 150 countries celebrate International Workers' Day on May 1st, also known as May Day. But in the United States is what we're talking about. P.J. McGuire. Why is this important? Because the bourgeoisie, the psychopaths who rape their own children, the bourgeoisie, the freaks of nature who commit everything that you know in your heart is wrong, they do on purpose to set themselves aside and out of your domain. If you know that murder is wrong, they kill people gleefully. You know that rape is wrong, they do it gleefully. You know that pedophilia is wrong, they rape their own children. You know cannibalism is wrong, they eat each other. And that guy goes into detail about this stuff, so you should really check him out. He's probably going to get banned. But if he represents China in any way, I'm kind of feeling like China might be the way to go. Jesus Christ. it puts that whole Trump talking about his daughter. Like, there were jokes. Like, ew, how creepy. He's talking about his own daughter like that. Dude, you know what that really means? Like, given this information, what that means is that was a inside joke that he literally, like, it wasn't creepy that he said that. It's creepy is that he most likely has been spit roasting her since she was a baby. Get that, put that, I'm gonna fucking put it, I'm gonna make a mural of this shit. Just to fucking, we're gonna have to break people's fucking minds to get them to realize how fucked up the ruling class is. How fucked up. And Tucker Carlson, everybody, every fucking one of them, left and right, does not matter at all. Period. They are all fucking freaks. Anyway, I just wanted to say happy Labor Day. And God bless you.